Hey guys, back at you here, Sideways Gear guys. I'm Sev.
And I'm Aaron, and today we're going to talk about the Rome Gangplank Snowboard.
Yeah, boy.
This thing is flat camber with early tip and tail rise from the bindings out.
We rode a 158. It's a substantial snowboard. It's thick. It's meaty. It's something that I would usually look over because I like camber quite a bit. But this board is much different than the stats or lay and put out there for you.
Definitely. I mean, we shy away from this camber profile in general because we found that in the past it has lacked power out of carves, loads, ollies, weird. Definitely not the case with this board. Really, really smooth. It had a lot of power coming in out of those carves, and loading ollies and hammering off rollers felt really natural on it.
If you like a double cheeseburger and prefer it for a single, this is this thing. It's meaty, and I think that's why it dampens really well. And like Marin said, it really hammers the turns well for being a flat profile and lifting your contact points out. But when they've done that, they've expanded them to bring the turning ability of this board back to where it needs to be. It really holds a long edge, and it really dampens. Most boards like this flap around with the early rise nose and tail. This board doesn't, and it's good at a lot of things. It's a very solid all the way around board.
Well, and chopping the nose and tail profile, it does more than just look cool. So what they've done there is they've actually lengthened that effective edge, giving you more edge on the ground. So when you set this thing on its edge and push it into a hard, big carve, it's got a ton of power and a ton of grip. That being said, even when you get into tighter situations, into tight trees, this thing handles itself. You can still work it because it's not a super stiff board. It's nice that it's twin because it feels the same going everywhere, and it handles the mountain really well.
And I think the smooth transition from the choppy trees to some of the fast groomers and then taking it into the park, like this thing, it really transitions all mountain really well. And if you want a one board like quiver killer, this is I think the closest you'll get with something that's durable, substantial, and really fun. It makes snowboarding a little bit easier, but is still challenging all at the same time.
Yeah, like Seb said, this thing's fun. It felt really good in the park, locking on to little boxes, nose presses, all felt really nice on it. Riding switch felt really nice on it. But the standout quality is kind of that meatiness and feeling like this board's gonna last you a long time. Like, we rode this board, and that's kind of the standout feature of this is that it did do really well everywhere we took it. It felt really good. It really embodies that all mountain category and definitely excels at it. But also that this is a board that's gonna last you, that you can throw some abuse at and it's not gonna break down too quick.
It's something that most boards that would feel as substantial would be tanky. And it's definitely not that, and this board feels real good, a little bit of a sleeper. I've looked past this board a few times over the years, but I really think you need to go down, check it out, grab it at the board shop, flex it, maybe even give it a good old smell, and then talk to the guys at the shop about how they feel about it.
Yeah, and if you have a chance to ride it before you buy it, definitely try demoing it. It's super fun, and I think going to be a surprise for a lot of people. If you have questions about it, hit us in the comments. Hit us on the Instagram, on the Facebook, subscribe. We're here, we're talking about snowboards. We're going to keep on doing that. And next up, we got the Never Summer Fun Slinger. Strange, asymmetrical little board that was a huge surprise.
And it's the first Never Summer board I've ever ridden. Till next time.